I've never promoted hatred anywhere, but I'm hated for promoting love and unity and equality. And the way they hate me for saying you must love each other and all of you benefit from the resources of this country. Sometimes I look at them, I'm like, these ones, if Jesus Christ was still alive, they were going to kill him. Because Jesus Christ preached mfundis, love and peace and unity. That's what I'm saying. When I say to you, get the land, I'm not saying kill white people. I'm saying let's all have the land. Let's share this land. It can't be that 80% of the population owns 14% of the land. And less than 10% of the population owns 85% of the land. That is not correct. Something is wrong there. Madiba gave us political freedom. And when Madiba went on retirement, he said to us, don't call me, I'll call you. If you remember that. And he said, aluta continua. So you needed to ask yourself, what does he mean by that? Aluta continua means the struggle continues. That's what Mandela said to us. Then you need to ask the question, which struggle continues? Because they say Madiba came out of prison and gave us everything. The same man that they say gave us everything said to us, the struggle continues. But he said to you, the people of Eastern Cape, who are the most victims of this GNU, he said to you, and you didn't listen to him. That's why the Eastern Cape people keep on voting the ANC, even when the ANC exploit you. This province is one of the most unfortunate provinces, where people cross the river to the other side without a bridge. And when there is a funeral, the hash comes and park on the other side of the river, and you carry a coffin on your shoulders, cross the river to have a service like this, and then cross the river back into the hash, and the following day you still vote for the ANC. After Mandela said to you, if the ANC do to you what apartheid did to you, you must do to the ANC what you did to apartheid. That's what Mandela said. You need to read, you need to know the person that you go around with. Aye, tina sivotela uMadiba tina. Sihamba notata. Hamba notata. Utata died saying, if they treat you like animals, show them who you are. Children here in Eastern Cape, nowhere in South Africa, nowhere. The only province where children die out of hunger is Eastern Cape, where we bury children literally because they have nothing to eat. It's only in Eastern Cape. You can wear those colors of the ANC and be proud, fine, but you must know children are dying under those colors out of hunger. For the first time that is heard in South Africa is here in the Eastern Cape. They are not treating you like the way apartheid treated you. They are treating you worse than the apartheid. And you don't stand up on your own and say, no, we love Utata, but this we can't tolerate. Kam. You even produce a Xhosa song thanking Ramaphosa for giving you 350. Who dares do that? What is 350 compared to what we were promised in 1994? We were never promised to be charitable cases. We were told that our dignity is going to be restored. 350 will never restore your dignity. Jobs will restore your dignity. The land will restore your dignity. Free education will restore your dignity. Free houses will restore your dignity. Free water and electricity for the beneficiaries of SASSA will restore your dignity. They never promised us 350 in 1994. They promised us houses. They promised us land. They promised us free education. They promised us free health care. Children are being born on the floor inside hospitals, if you are lucky to get inside a clinic. A clinic closes at 4 o'clock, as if you give birth according to time. At any time you can go into shock. Out uyafika a clinic, but it's valid. Bavala nje ubajongile. Ute tata ate is valid. Or no, now is the time. I think the baby's heart is valid. The nurse is waiting at the door looking at you. But valid clinic. A woman in Limpopo gave birth to a child at the gate of a clinic that was closed right in front of her face. And that child died. In front of nurses who must deliver life. Why should a clinic close? Because we can have sickness at any time. That's why in the village here, La Eslalin, if there is a family with a buggy, that family becomes a celebrity family. Because it's the one that wakes up at night to fetch you to a hospital to go and give birth. Why should we be taken by buggies as Lalin to go into town and deliver children? After being put at the back of a buggy, it is the time the buggy is going through a dirt road. You deliver the baby behind the buggy. Where's the dignity of that child for the rest of his life? That's trauma. Remember, those children hear everything when they are inside you. It's called subconsciousness. Before they are born, they already know Xhosa. Because they heard you guys speaking about it. That's why when you are asleep, you're gone, you don't hear nothing. But your subconsciousness hears everything. If I come to your ear in your deep sleep and I say to you, wee wee, wee wee, when you are sleeping, you are going to wee wee in bed. Because the subconsciousness, it's alive. That's why children are born and they are so angry, and you ask yourself, why is this child so angry? The father used to beat up the mother when the mother was pregnant. And that child is born with that trauma. And you think they don't hear those things. So the people of Eastern Cape, the people of Western Cape, the people of South Africa, the future of this country is in your hands. You want to return it to the whites, working with the ANC and give it to DA and Freedom Front Plus and call it GNU. Do that. Hate me for telling the truth. You can hate me for making you aware, because you know when you go home, you're like, hi, he's correct, Shem. But because you are eating, I'm a seller. The whole family is employed. The whole family of a councillor. What's a councillor in close? Never. Yonale. The whole family is employed of the councillor. Next door, no one, not a single person is working next door. But the whole family next door is working. Why is that? Why would the whole, what is so special about these people and our family is not special? There's nothing special about them. It's because they are corrupt to the core. So fighters, please, when you go home, be safe, because I've got a 2 o'clock flight. So I'm happy I came and I saw you. And please, go back and preach the word. Do not be scared. Whether they like you or not, the truth will remain the truth. When they are alone, their subconsciousness will tell them that this is the truth. We know the truth. that Oscar Mabuyane is not the future of Eastern Cape. We know that. We know that. We know that the ANC is not the future of the Eastern Cape. We know that the DA is not the future of Western Cape. You want to honor these fighters. 4th November, it is your turn to say enough is